Hello, everybody. Welcome. I'm going to make this short and sweet, but I want the honors of introducing your MC for the night. Hopefully, what we're trying to do here is a fun, entertaining, different kind of evening, and we got the perfect guy for the job. From Global TV, Paul Kingsmith.
Good evening, everyone. I can barely see you on these lights. It's great to be back here hosting this once again this year, and it's a great honor to be here. And to kick things off, let's turn your attention to the video screens to either side of me. We're going to recap a great year for Kodiak Athletics to get things going here tonight. Again, like Todd said, my name is Paul Kingsmith. I've spent 10 years working here in the city at Global TV. In the interest of full disclosure, like I did last year, I have to admit I am a St. Trojan grad. It's okay, I can take it. Especially after the year that you guys had here, the athletes and coaches here at Lethbridge College. Again, in the interest of full disclosure, I had to go back and look at some game results from this year. Take a look, and I might have to eat a little humble pie on the St. Trojan thing. I went back and looked. It's pretty close this year between the Trojans and the Kodiaks in the team sports anyway. It was tied 10 games apiece going into the final game of the year when Lethbridge and St. played for one last time. And on the line that game, something pretty good. It was ended up being this banner right behind me, the Women's Basketball Championship game. Not only did they take home the ACAC championship, it also gives Lethbridge College the 11-10 edge over the St. Trojans in the yearly series. So I bow down to you. The Kodiaks win again. In my heart, though, I am a huge fan of the Kodiaks. I've watched far more Kodiak games than I ever did St. Trojan games. And honestly, it wasn't even that close once you start factoring in cross-country, track, golf. The Kodiaks, you guys dominated St. this year, and you pretty much dominated everybody else in the ACAC too. So give it up for yourselves this year. Outstanding work. It's good to be back this year. I'm glad that you had me back. Ian Bennett, you know that feeling. Coach of the year, taking the team out of the ashes back to the playoffs. Just a great year all around for Kodiak Athletics. We're going to hand out a whole bunch of awards here tonight and really recognize things that you guys did well. We're going to put some names to these numbers I'm about to throw out at you, but what the Kodiaks were able to do this year is pretty ridiculous. These are awards that were won, ACAC and CCAA awards, so winning awards outside of the halls of this school. Just this year alone, Kodiak Athletics took home 3 CCAA team medals, 7 ACAC team medals, 3 of those were gold, 1 CCAA Player of the Year, 1 CCAA Coach of the Year nominee, 1 CCAA Silver Medalist, 6 Canadian College All-Canadians, 1 Canadian College All-Tournament Star, 1 ACAC Player of the Year, 2 Coaches of the Year, 2 Rookies of the Year, 2 Tournament MVPs, 8 ACAC All-Conference Stars, 4 ACAC All-Tournament Stars, 15 ACAC medalists, 9 of those were gold medals. Add it all up, that is 54 achievements and accomplishments by the Kodiaks this year. on the provincial and national stage. That is just nuts, guys. Great work this year. We're going to put names to all those. We're going to have a fun night here. We're going to hand out a whole bunch of awards. And why don't we kick it off? We're doing something a little different this year. It's called the Kodis. You know, the usual drill here at the college. You have your team MVPs and those sort of things. We still have those, but we have some bigger awards too. I'm throwing all your names into the same hat for the first time, recognizing Kodiak Athletics as one giant group that you guys are, and we have some big-time awards to hand out here tonight. These awards were voted on by you guys yourselves, the athletes, coaches, athletic administration, and athletic association leaders. So we have some big awards tonight, and we might as well get it started and kick off this year's Kodi's presentation with the best comeback of the year for the Lethbridge College Kodiaks. Presenting this award, please welcome Director of Student Services, Shelley Carter-Rose.
Oh, this is bright. Need sunglasses. Good evening, welcome, and congratulations. It is an honor for me as the Director of Student Services to be here with you tonight, and I do want to thank all the coaches and the administration staff for the incredible work that you do all year round. So, to athletes, the Comeback of the Year Award. Maybe down, but never out. The Kodiaks come back in a way where they say never attitude of true Kodiak teams. The nominees are men's basketball. Men's basketball were down 5 points in double overtime of the ACAC semifinal. Our MVP on the bench, the teams rallied to win for the right to play for gold. Women's cross country. Rachel McKenzie stuck in 6th spot. She was able to break from the pack and claim a bronze medal in the last 200 meters of the race. Women's volleyball, down 0-2, and then in the third set, they were 10-15 to come back and upset SAIT, and I said SAIT, in 5 seconds on October 24th. Men's volleyball, down 0-2 to Briarcrest. They were in a must-win situation to qualify for the championship match. They came back to win in the 5th set and earn its way to the tournament. Women's soccer, down 0-1 into the second half to heavily favored Red Deer College on their pitch. The Kodiaks scored twice on their way to upsetting the Queens and start the season off with a 2-0 record and a national ranking. Women's basketball. Women's basketball, CCAA National Champion semifinal champs. With less than 2 minutes to play, they came back to upset the number 2 Holland College Hurricanes with a straight 14-0 run for the national title. Congratulations to the nominees. And the winner for this year's Comeback Award is Women's Basketball CCAA National Championships. Could we have a rep from the team to come down, please, to receive the award? After all the awards are presented, there will be team and individual photos over here to the right. Todd will give some of those instructions at the end of the evening. Congratulations. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Are we doing pictures or no? After? Got it.
Thank you, Shelley. Congratulations to the girls. like Shelly said, what we're going to do here for these big awards, when you hear your team name called, send up a rep, send up the whole team if you want. We might as well have some fun here tonight. So for those awards, come on up to the front and get your trophies. And after everything's done tonight, we'll have some pictures afterwards. So stick around and we'll get those professional photos taken. For the other awards, the team awards, we're just going to kind of recognize you guys there. And if our winners and nominees could stand up when you hear your names called, we'll do it that way and go from there. Tonight we're talking a lot about athletics, but you guys are student athletes. Go hand in hand with the athletics goes the academics part. And this year, 7 Lethbridge College Kodiaks have earned CCAA all academic awards. We would like to recognize you guys now. And if you guys could just please hold your applause till the end, and we'll recognize all 7 at the same time. So our CCAA all academic award winners this year, from the golf team, Justin Wood. From the golf team, Lisa Reed. From men's volleyball, Kai Hesthammer. From women's basketball, Emma Lowry. From cross country, honorable mentions going to Rachel McKenzie. Also from cross country, Sarah Mikowski. And from the cross country team, Michaela York. You guys who are here, stand up and let's give them a round of applause. Don't be shy. Now I'm going to tell you about the team awards that we have here tonight. A little bit different this year. There are 3 awards that will be going out to every team. The first one is the Pillar Award. This one recognizes the Kodiak on each team who best exemplifies each of the Kodiak's athletics pillars. So it honors the Kodiak that best represents academic accountability, athletic excellence, and the student-athlete experience. Most outstanding player, it's pretty self-explanatory. It's the Kodiak who had an amazing season and took it and did what it took to take their team one step further. And then the other one, also self-explanatory, the newcomer of the year, the rookie on the team who had the biggest impact on and off the court or field or trail. So let's kick off some of these team awards. This year, we're going to start with the golf team. And again, we'll name all 3 winners, and if you could stand up, and then we'll give you a round of applause. So the Pillar Award from the golf team goes to Justin Wood. And the most outstanding player for the golf team, Lisa Reed. The golf team, a team with no rookies. That's the experience, is why you guys won all the medals. So no newcomer of the year, but congratulations to the golf team on just an outstanding season. And at this point, we're going to hand out a very special award for the golf teams. This is the Kane Baker Golf Award. Now, unfortunately, we would like to have a family member here. There was no one able to join us here tonight, so we will call up, again, the manager of athletics here at Lethbridge College, Todd Coughlin. So the Kane Baker Golf Award, a little bit of background on this one. Kane Baker died at the age of 25 following a motorcycle accident near Picture Butte. Kane attended the golf management program at Lethbridge College and went on to work at Shawnee Slopes Golf Club and Mackenzie Meadows, where he apprenticed for a golf professional. Kane was a 1 handicap. He could shoot the score, but the hurdle of qualifying tournaments was still what he strived for. He struggled with this, but every athlete, you guys know, there is no success without getting over some hurdles. He continued to work towards his goal, determined to elevate his game to a level where he would become a member of the CPGA. His true success is the inspiration that he still provides to all of us through his determination, commitment, and work ethic. And this year's Kane Baker Award recipient, come on down, Justin Wood. Congratulations, Justin. Great work. Great work to the golf team, too. We'll go through some of their accomplishments later, but you guys killed it this year. Now it's time for another one of the Kodi Awards. It is the upset of the year. To present this one, please welcome Executive Vice President Corrine Roth.
That is bright. So congratulations to all the nominees for this award. Before I start, the Best Upset Award is for that game or performance when the Kodiaks earned a win that seemed almost impossible to pull off. The nominees are Women's Indoor Track, Kaylee Vogel winning ACAC Indoor Gold over the ACAC record holder. Men's Volleyball, beating the #1 ranked team in the country, Red Deer College, on their home floor in 3 straight sets. Women's Volleyball, beating the #6 ranked team, Briarcrest, in 4 sets. Golf, Lisa Reed and Justin Wood, both claiming the ACAC individual titles at this year's championships. Women's Soccer, the Kodiaks traveled to Red Deer College and upset the Queens on their home pitch, setting the ball in motion to qualifying for the championships for the first time in 8 years. Women's Basketball, CCAA National Championship semifinal. The team goes on a 14-0 run with less than 2 minutes to play and comes back to upset the #2 seed, Holland College, to play for the national title. And the last one, men's basketball, defeating the #1 team in the country in their quest to earning the CCAA bronze medal. So the Kodi goes to, for the Best Upset Award, men's basketball defeating the #1 team in the country on the way to earning the CCAA bronze medal.
Thank you.
It's Colin's moment in the spotlight right there. It's time to acknowledge some of the CCAA and ACAC award winners from the golf and soccer teams. So if you hear your name called, stand up, be recognized for the achievements that you were able to pull off this year. So the ACAC men's silver medalist from the golf team was the entire men's golf team, the ACAC silver medalist. Congratulations to the golf team. ACAC individual gold medalist and Canadian CCAA All-Canadian Justin Wood. ACAC individual gold medalist and CCAA All-Canadian Lisa Reed. ACAC All-Conference women's soccer team Victoria Poitras. And ACAC All-Conference men's soccer Logan Tatterin. Congratulations to all of you. Stand up and be acknowledged. And now it is time for the Men's Soccer Pillar Awards. So again, we'll ask you to please rise and accept your awards. So Men's Soccer, the Pillar Award goes to Gordon Entz. Newcomer of the Year is Braden Jetton. And the most outstanding player, Logan Tatterin. And now we have the Women's Soccer Team Awards, and I have to do a quick apology because I haven't stopped hearing about it for an entire year. Last year, I accidentally pointed out when I was up here that women's soccer was the only team that didn't make the playoffs last year. It was meant as a compliment. There was other stuff that went along with it. It was misconstrued. I felt bad all year. Sean and Mike and Mark have not let me forget it. So women's soccer, my heartfelt, deepest apologies. But look what it did for you. Back in the playoffs, for the first time since 1997, the women's soccer team put up their second best win total of all time, third best in goals scored, third best in goals against all time. So women's soccer, congratulations on your great season. And we're going to recognize the women's soccer team right now. The Pillar Award goes to Alex Hayes. Newcomer of the Year, Lindy Saylor. And the most outstanding player, Emily Godfrey. Congratulations to all. And staying with soccer, this time I would like to call to the stage Alvin Teets, Knut Peterson, and Coach Mike Rax as we are going to present the Alvin Teets and Knut Peterson Women's Soccer Award. As they make their way up here, I'll tell you a little bit about this award. It is graciously given by Alvin and Knut, who were the first coaches of the Lethbridge College women's soccer team back in 1994. They had an all-right debut. The pair coached this first ever Kodiak soccer team to a CCAA national title in their very first year. So this is a very prestigious award to win. We have two winners this year. Please welcome, congratulations, come to the stage, Emily Godfrey and Kayla Keach. Congratulations. It's time for another Kodi this time. This is a big one. Best Championships Performance by a Team. Presenting this Kodi is Executive Vice President Gail Weeks.
Well, it's pretty bright here, too. So it's my privilege to present the best championship performance by a team. So that performance that defied the odds, separated our team from the rest, and will not be forgotten. The nominees are men's basketball, Kodiak's domination of Medicine Hat in the ACAC gold medal game, men's indoor track, gold medal repeat domination at the ACAC Indoor Championships. Women's basketball, ACAC gold medal, dismantling of the St. Trojans, taking the title. And finally, the women's cross country, earning the bronze medal as the underdog at CCAA National Championships. And the Kodi goes to the men's basketball performance in the ACAC gold medal game.
Basketball is on a roll here tonight. Now it's time for the ACAC and the CCAA accomplishments for the cross country and indoor track teams. Again, I'll ask you to hold your applause, and you're going to be holding it for a little while because these guys dominated this year. So the accomplishments for the track and cross country teams this year. The CCAA bronze medalists and ACAC bronze medalists, the women's cross country team, the defending ACAC gold medalists, men's indoor track, the ACAC silver medalists, men's cross country, the ACAC bronze medalists, women's indoor track, the CCAA silver medalist, ACAC gold medalist, and CCAA All-Canadian Edwin Keitani, the ACAC silver medalist, Boaz Courier, the CCAA women's cross country All-Canadians, Rachel McKenzie, Sarah Mikowski, and Michaela York, and ACAC indoor gold medalist, 3-time gold medalist Alex Harding, 2-time gold medalist Alex Andres, and gold medalist Kaylee Vogel. Silver medalists at the ACAC indoors, Kaylee Vogel and Boaz Courier, and the 4x400 women's team and indoor bronze medals go to Rachel McKenzie and Alex Andres. That is an outstanding year of running. Stand up, take a bow, and congratulations to that entire team. Can't be sure, but I think that's all the medals. Now it's time for the Pillar Award winners for the cross country and indoor track teams. First, from cross country, the Pillar Award goes to Rachel McKenzie. The Newcomer Award to Boaz Courier. And the Most Outstanding Player, Edwin Keitani. And from indoor track, the Pillar Award goes to Kaylee Vogel. Newcomer of the Year, Evan Brown. And the Most Outstanding Player, 3-time gold medalist, Alex Harding. Congratulations. Now, at this time, I would like to call up to the stage Ramona Stewart and Coach Bertil Johansson to present the Jerry and Brian Stewart Memorial Award. As they make their way up here, I'll tell you a little bit about this one. This award was created in 2003 after brothers Jerry and Brian Stewart tragically passed away while climbing Mount Elbrus in Russia, Europe's highest mountain. Jerry and Brian were outstanding students and excellent athletes who competed for the Kodiak's cross-country team. After their post-secondary education, the brothers followed the family tradition, pursuing careers in medicine. The Stewart family has been a great friend to Lethbridge College and annually presents this award in memory of Jerry and Brian to honor a Kodiak's cross-country runner who has excelled in both athletics and academics. So this year's Jerry and Brian Stewart Memorial Award winners are, for cross-country, Rachel McKenzie, and for indoor, Alex Harding. Congratulations, very deserving winners. It's time for another Kodi. This is the one where the coaches, who are usually so even-tempered, get to go head-to-head, and the competitive juices really come out. It is the Kodiak's Coach of the Year Award. Presenting this one, please welcome Executive Vice President Michelle Bouchard.
Good evening. So for the Kodiak's Coach of the Year, the award is presented to the coach who incorporated the 3 athletic pillars to build, guide, and commit to their team's successes both on and off the court or field. So the nominees are Michael Rax, women's soccer, Bertil Johansson, cross-country and indoor track, Trent Matson, golf, Dusty Stoff, women's volleyball. Ian Bennett, men's volleyball. Ryan Heggie, men's basketball. And Brad Karen, women's basketball. And the Kodi for Kodiak's Coach of the Year goes to Ian Bennett, men's volleyball.
Congratulations to Ian on an outstanding year and for surviving everything I put you through last year. Now it is time for the ACAC and CCAA winners from men's volleyball. A great year for men's volleyball. The ACAC South Rookie of the Year and an ACAC All-Conference team member, Kai Hesthammer. ACAC All-Conference team member, Andre Piers. And ACAC South Coach of the Year and CCAA Coach of the Year nominee, Ian Bennett. And now it is time for the men's and women's volleyball Pillar Awards. First, men's volleyball. The Pillar Award goes to Nils Rieger. Newcomer of the Year, Dax Whitehead. And the most outstanding player, Kai Hesthammer. And women's volleyball, the Pillar Award goes to Brooke French. Newcomer of the Year, Lindsay Glass. And most outstanding player, Haley Jensen. Congratulations, volleyball, on an outstanding season. Well, 2014-15 is the ACAC's 50th year in existence, and throughout the conference this year, colleges were honoring the 50th celebration by acknowledging highlights, happenings, or integral people associated with the development of the ACAC. Lethbridge College is very honored that one of our very own, former Kodiak men's basketball head coach and contributing founder to Kodiak Athletics and the ACAC as a whole, Dr. Gary Bowie, is present here tonight. At this time, I would like to call up former Kodiak's athletic director, Tim Tollestrup, and the current manager of athletics, Todd Coughlin, as they come to the stage to present Dr. Bowie with a small token of gratitude for all his years of dedicated service. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Gary Bowie.
Just a little reminder here, or just something about Dr. Gary Bowie, one of the founding members of, as Paul had said, the ACAC and Kodiak's athletics, and just a small appreciation. We framed a jersey for one of our old basketball jerseys, got the 50th year logo in there, and the plaque that says, "Once a Kodiak, always a Kodiak." He has been a Kodiak right from the start, 3 generations of athletic directors, managers here, and I'm proud to say that both are my mentor. So very proud to be able to give something like this back to Dr. Bowie, and I hope he's around for a while more just to see how this more banners come up here. So, Dr. Bowie.
Thank you. I know how you would like to keep things moving along. I'm pleased to be able to be here. It's been a pleasure seeing the athletes come up. It's been a pleasure to see the administration being involved in the process of handing out the awards to you, and it has been a real pleasure it was a real pleasure being involved as a Kodiak for a number of years. I was very fortunate to get my first job with the Lethbridge Junior College in 1962. So that makes me pretty old at this point in time. So just bear with me just a little longer. That very first year, I only had 7 players who came out to try out for the men's basketball team. But I had 11 young women come out to play basketball. I was coaching both teams. Our men's team didn't do too well, but our women's team went on to win the Alberta Junior Championship that year. There were a bunch of great young ladies, and I appreciated them very much. You have a great heritage here at the Lethbridge College. The Kodiak name has really soared over the years, and just in the early years that I was involved, there were championship teams involved. And so I'm proud to be classified as a Kodiak, and I'm grateful for the opportunity to have been able to be here and be with you. You're great, good-looking young people. Thank you very much.
It's pretty awesome to be up on stage with Dr. Bowie and Tim Tollestrup at the same time. And Todd, too. Now let's get back to the Kodis. We're going to keep Tim Tollestrup up here for a minute because this next Kodi is named in his honor. It is the Tim Tollestrup Leadership Athlete of the Year Award for the male student athlete. Presenting the award will be Tim Tollestrup himself. To tell you a little bit about Tim, Tim served in the role of athletic director at the college for 30 years before retiring in 2007. He was instrumental in helping to form the Kodiak Athletic Association. The Kodiak's Athletic Association, of course, providing financial support to athletics during the academic year, including this award each year for the male and female athletes of the year in Tim Tollestrup's name. These awards recognize a combination of athletic performance, academic achievement, and community involvement. So the Leadership Athlete of the Year, the Tim Tollestrup Award nominees for the men. The male nominees are Chris Mon from the men's basketball team, Alex Harding from the indoor track team, Kai Hesthammer from the volleyball team, Justin Wood of the golf team, and Logan Tatterin of the soccer team. And now to make the announcement, please welcome Tim Tollestrup.
30 years seems like a long time, and I've been gone for about 8, they tell me. Excuse me. And it's really great to be back. It's just, this was one of the favorite times of the year that I had as an athletic director, seeing all these young athletes looking their best. And having gone through a tough season where you have to practice hard and work hard, and hopefully you have a measure of success at the end. But this award that was named after me was not my doing. It was the Kodiak Athletic Association decided to do that once I left, and it is a real honor for me to be able to step to this podium and announce the 3-pillar award, which is academic, athletics, and back in our day it was called citizenship. They've got a little different name for it now, a student-athlete experience. But it's one thing to be athletically inclined, it's another thing to be academically inclined, and then it's another thing to just be a great individual, serving in your communities and doing the things that need to be done. And the motto back in my day at the ACAC was combining academics and athletic achievement in that order. And so today it gives me great pleasure to announce the Leadership Athlete of the Year, the Male Athlete of the Year, to Kai Hesthammer.
I think we'll call you back up later. Thanks, Tim. It really is great to have Tim here with us tonight. The college was, what you guys have here, was built on the backs of guys like Tim and Dr. Bowie, and the 10 years I've been here, the programs that are run here at the college are just incredible, and the work that you gentlemen have put in to get this school to where it is really can't be understated. So thank you for being here with us tonight. It's time to recognize more ACAC and CCAA honors. We're going to turn our focus to the men's basketball program. This team was all right this year. They were the ACAC gold medalists and CCAA bronze medalists. They had the ACAC All-Conference Tournament MVP, CCAA All-Tournament Team member, Chaz Johnson. ACAC All-Conference Team member and All-Tournament Team member, Chris Mon. And ACAC All-Tournament Team and CCAA All-Tournament Team, Travis Butt. And now it's time for the men's basketball Pillar Awards. The Pillar Award itself goes to Chris Mon. Newcomer of the Year, Grady Taylor. And the most outstanding player, Chaz Johnson. And at this time, to further recognize the men's basketball team, I would like to call to the stage Jackie and Miles Fletcher, along with Coach Ryan Hagee, to present the men's John Jasikowicz Award of Excellence. Now, Johnny J was once a Kodiak himself in the early 70s. He was an ACAC All-Star in 74-75. He also coached the women's basketball team to back-to-back national championships in 1989 and 1990. John passed away in February 2006, but the legacy he left with Lethbridge College remains to this day. This is a very prestigious award, and this year's Johnny J Award winner for the men's basketball team is Chaz Johnson. You're doing a great job so far. Congratulations, Chaz. We'll call you back up. There's also another award. And at this time, I would like to welcome back to the stage one more time Tim Tollestrup as we present the Kodi for the Tim Tollestrup Leadership Athlete of the Year Award for the females. The nominees for the Tim Tollestrup Award, honoring the complete student athlete that excelled at the 3 pillars of Kodiak athletics: academic accountability, athletic excellence, and the student athlete experience. The nominees are, from the cross country and indoor track team, Michaela York. From the golf team, Lisa Reed. From the soccer team, Taylor Tygeson. From basketball, Allie Cameron. And for the from the volleyball team, Brooke French. We'll turn it over to Mr. Tim Tollestrup.
And the Female Athlete of the Year goes to Michaela York.
One more team that we haven't singled out here tonight yet. It is the ACAC champion, CCAA silver medalist women's basketball team. This is a team who is no stranger to success with a coach, no stranger to success. Quite a few of these banners hanging up here have come from women's basketball through the years and from Brad Karen. So to single out a few of the members from the ACAC gold medalists, she was the ACAC Player of the Year, the CCAA Player of the Year, the CCAA All-Tournament Team, the ACAC Tournament MVP, and an ACAC All-Conference Team member as well, Allie Cameron. ACAC South Conference Rookie of the Year, Sunder West. ACAC All-Conference and All-Tournament Team member, Emma Lowry. And ACAC South Coach of the Year, Brad Karen. Brad's been to so many national championships, he literally couldn't remember how many when we asked him. It's time for the Women's Basketball Pillar Award winners for this year. The Pillar Award winner from Women's Basketball, Emma Lowry. Newcomer of the Year, Sunder West. And the Most Outstanding Player, Allie Cameron. And I would like to welcome back to the stage and ask them to come back up, Jackie and Miles Fletcher, for the John Jazakowicz Female Award winner. And the winner is Emma Lowry. Other than all the giant trophies, we've handed out all but one Kodi here tonight. The last Kodi is the big one. It is for the Outstanding Team of the Year. There is no shortage of good choices for this one, but to narrow it down and to present it, please welcome the president of Lethbridge College, Dr. Paula Burns.
This award is earned by the Kodiak's team that best exemplifies the Kodiak's athletics department 3 pillars. You've heard about them already. Academic accountability, showing a dedication to their academics and proving that accountability in the classroom works hand in hand with athletic excellence. Athletic excellence, setting a goal as a group and committing to do whatever it takes to reach that goal by working hard every day together and leaving it on the field or court. The student-athlete experience, being involved outside of the athletic setting by showing support in the community, getting involved with good causes, volunteering their time, and showing that the Kodiaks care. And the Kodi goes to women's soccer.
See? Maybe I should have razzed you more. Before we finish things off here tonight, thank you so much for hanging out with us here tonight. Congratulations again on an outstanding year of athletics. I don't think I've ever seen anything quite like this. And despite my past, I'm full Kodiaks now. So at this time, just to finish things off tonight, he's done such an outstanding job in his first year as the athletics manager. Please welcome Todd Coughlin.
Okay, before you get put to sleep by my speech, I've only got like 3 or 4 pages here. Just I got to talk about every single coach. No, I'm just kidding. First and foremost, Kodiak Athletics Association, and now are soon to be called the Kodiak Club, every year sponsors our athletics department with aids anywhere from just sport to financial contributions. And we have been running a 50-50 draw all year long. So what we're going to do is my 2 trusty sidekicks over there, Vanna squared. We will do that draw. Hopefully the winner's present, but if not, that person is about to make $770. And the winner of this year's 50-50 draw, help supporting Kodiak Athletics, is Jonathan Legg, who I believe is an employee here at the college. So congratulations to Jonathan. And more so, if we could just give a big round of applause to the Kodiak Athletics Association for sponsoring that. It's a group that we're going to have much more active as the years go by here. And we look forward to their continued support. Closing up, I would like to extend a big thank you. We have a couple of coaches departing our mix this year, and we'll start with golf. Trent Matson did a great job for us. I don't believe Trent's made it here today, but Trent resigned back in January, and we want to wish him the best of luck, but he's done amazing things with this program. I think any one of the golfers will tell you right now that he's a great coach, a great mentor. They looked up to him, and we'll wish him the best. The other departing coach is our men's volleyball coach, Ian Bennett. It's going to be a tough one to see him go, but I'm pretty sure we'll still see his head peeping out of that last office window when games are on, something tells me. But no, Ian, thank you. Your mentorship, leadership, and just that perseverance to want to do things and do them right is going to definitely be missed. So to Trent, who's not here, and to Ian, thank you. I would also like to take this time to thank our training staff and Becky. if she could just take a little stand and a round of applause. If they're still around, they may be getting ready. As you know, there is a after social, okay, going on in the cave, and the fundraise for that will be going to our athletic therapy program. So I'd like to thank her. And all the coaches, remaining coaches, please stand. I'm putting you on the spot, fellas. Coaching staff. Athletes and fans, I think you got to give these guys, this coaching crew, a big round of applause. They truly do this out of the purely goodness of their heart. I know I was on that side of the fence here at one point, way back when, and it's something that you dedicate to, and it's you guys that ultimately are what we try and strive to actually try and make things great. My last thank you, or well, second last, I would definitely appreciate it if everybody could stand. And, well, sorry, I apologize for this. Our crew here, our multimedia crew over in the corner, and the camera people, they're doing this purely voluntary. They didn't have to, but they've contributed with this, a slideshow, our cool ultra old game. That was even, I don't even know if I played that game, but opening presentation, so thank you to them. And you are only as good as the people you work with. And these two ladies right here to my left have bent over backwards to help us. And they've been around, my true support upstairs. And I know that we wouldn't have been able to go this. And I think every coach in here, most of you guys, student athletes, have seen both of these faces out and around and helping around this facility. They do deserve a true round of applause. If I went any deeper, Meredith said she'd cry, so I had to stop. But the very last thank you. Student athletes, please stand. All of you, stand up. You need to get the blood going. Stand, student athletes. Look to each other. Ladies and gentlemen, we do what we do because of you. This is exactly why I am here where I am. Because, again, I was on your side. I've been a student athlete here at the college. I was a coach, now a manager of athletics. And honestly, every day, it's easier to come to work because of each and every one of you guys. So you need to give yourself a round of applause. And just to wrap it up, I do want to wish you guys all a good summer. Good luck on finals. You know those are still important. And for all you award winners, we are going to do official pictures on the backdrop where the photo booth was. We'll turn on the lights. If any of you want to get any more crazy photo booth shots, you're more than welcome to. But thank you very much for the first ever Kodis. Hope it went well. And we'll see you guys soon. Thank you. Oh, and I'm sorry. We'd like to thank Paul as well. Thank you, everybody. Have a good night.